shit was cool.
Nah, bro, ain't nothing cool, bro. Ain't nothing.
Everything is cool, man. Warriors up 1-0. About to jump somebody and donate a hamstring to Threeses so you can have a hamstring to come back quicker.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the right sacrifice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we would appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to see, like who got a hamstring they don't need, like Michael Johnson or something. You know, what's Justin Gatlin doing? Like, yo, man, let me get that.
These things that we need to know. Today, we are talking about WWE Backlash preview and predictions, AEW Dynamite recap. Also, what the fuck is going on with tweets and delete?
Tweet and delete.
These are the things.
You gotta stand on business. You gotta stand on business, young fella. Like, come on, man.
I mean, listen, once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah, man. Everybody already screenshotted that 3 times, including the man that you were talking about.
Exactly. So, with that said, doesn't matter.
That's so funny. I love clapping back at people. Like, did I even mean it like that? Like, oh, my bad. Well, said it already. Yeah. Yo, I was agreeing with you. I was like, well, all right, for sure. Fist bump.
Fist bump. Somebody take a bump? Don't take a bump. Please don't take a bump.
You take a bump, we take some bumps.
Nah, don't take a bump.
Yo, Jeezy said, how in the fuck is 2010 and you paying Patrick Ewing? Last time I paid that number, I was wearing Patrick Ewing. And I was like, wow. Mr. 17.5 was paying 33.
Was that when he was young Jeezy or when he was Lil J?
Yeah, I think Lil J was paying 33 for a brick.
Lil J, man. Lil J was out here.
He's like, yo, I'm at the Hit Factory in Atlanta, but I couldn't rap. And the rapper I had, he said the rapper that I had for us so we could rap, he ended up catching a life sentence. And I was like, well, somebody got to do something with this money.
Jeezy, man, it hurts me to say, and it's awkward to say, because in my opinion, Jeezy's music was better when he wasn't as good of a rapper. Like, over the time he learned how to rap better, but the music got, a little less. You feel me?
The Snowfall mixtape, that's what they took me back to, like, oh, okay.
Snowfall was hard. Snowfall was hard.
This is what I missed from Jeezy. Like, I don't need no introspective, like, yo, you learn how to put 401k and then match residuals with another word. I'm like, all right, bro. I mean, that's cool, but I miss old Jeezy.
Cool. Here's the intro.
I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah, I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. And I'm the #1 contender in this bitch, still up in this bitch, trying to stretch the difference. I'm always on some different shit. Ideos meal, Del Rio flow, I'm just switching whips. If everybody got a price, nigga, then you should get a grip. 415s in the trunk, I make it slump, nigga. If I'm not the best in the world, I see him punk, niggas. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, just what come with it. Lie, cheat, and steal for real, just like when Trump did it. I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah.
I don't even want to tell y'all no more. Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers. We present to you another edition of the Public Enemies podcast. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. How's everybody doing out there in listener land? How's everybody doing out there in viewer land? How's everybody doing out there in mirror land? For those of you that know.
Y'all know about the Maryland dog. You become an adult with the same face. You just put a mustache on top of it.
See, this what some people don't know about Maryland. Maryland is on the opposite side. It's on the other side of the elephant graveyard. So once you go through the elephant graveyard, you feel me? That's how you get to Maryland. You feel me? It's like, you feel me, the back door to Narnia. You feel me? But
yeah, that's right down the street from Parts Unknown in Death Valley.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's that intersection.
Yeah, right there. You know what I'm saying? Like the sign of like, yo, Narnia, Death Valley, Maryland, Simpson's house.
Where do they live? Springfield?
Yeah. I was like, yo, that's a real place. But Quahog ain't.
Springfield is definitely a real place. Bikini Bottom is a real place. I know that.
It's called Atlantis.
What about Angel Grove? Is that a real place?
It can't be.
Yep.
Gotta be.
They ain't letting no niggas in Angel Grove, nigga. That's why he was the only nigga there. I think it had to be a Power Ranger to live there.
Angel Grove is like Napa, no African people allowed.
Nah, man, you can have that, man. Every time I go to Napa, they be like, "Are you a Power Ranger?" Like, yeah, I'm a Power Ranger. Yeah, that's me.
By the way, once again, oh my God, Graham. That's CJ. What's going on, CJ? How you doing?
I am good, man. Same rent paid, bills paid, and yeah, man. Like I said, war's up 1-0, man. All I can do is hope.
Hope and pray and wish, man.
Hope and pray.
Cujo's here. What's going on with you, big dog? How you doing, bro?
Man, we living, big chilling. Been in the lab working really hard on some stuff for the boys, you know what I'm saying? So
King of the graphics. Let me tell you something.
We're sober.
Yeah, I mean, not yet, you know what I'm saying? We might be changing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Shut up. Just drinking out my Meg Thee Stallion, Bianca Belair, drinking this rum. And we gonna see how that's gonna go. But yeah, I'll be sober though, man. Yeah. King of the graphics, like I was saying.
Shout out to Thursday.
Yeah, fresh off your birthday. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing great. Can't complain about a thing.
Birthday, man.
It was wonderful. I had a good time. I definitely had a good time.
So that matters, man. If you don't get one day just to like enjoy yourself, like be birthday. Every other day is about everybody else. Oh yeah, birthday should always be about you, and that's how you should carry yourself and conduct yourself.
It was definitely about the kid. You feel me?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I have a question for you.
Oh, so bad.
Are you ready?
I said.
All right, jokes aside, let's get into the ism here. What do I have on the docket?
Horns, nigga.
What?
Horns is what's on the docket now, nigga.
Corn.
Horns, nigga. Like the horn. Like,
I know. I was just saying. I was trying to, never mind. I don't like when you do stuff like that.
What did I do? All right.
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. But just don't do it again.
I got you.
All right. Let me stop with the bullshit. I apologize, CJ. I was just kidding. I was honestly just kidding. News and notes?
News and notes? Let's do that. What's going on in the world of wrestling? Yeah.
Oh wow, what's going on in the world of wrestling? Let's start with let's start with bullshit. Ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Cujo?
Oh, I'm ready.
Cujo's definitely ready. Cujo's definitely ready. Bravo TV has announced a new show that premieres on July the 13th. It is called King's Court, a new dating series with 3 celebrity kings: supermodel Tyson Beckford, NBA All-Star Carlos Boozer, and WWE legend Titus O'Neil. I don't know why it says legend in this press release, but however, these 3 gentlemen are searching for their queen among 21 smart, accomplished, and beautiful single ladies ready to risk it all for the one. That's amazing. That's amazing.
You put Tyson Beckford in the middle.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's the draw.
All right, yeah, man. He was in the Unbreak My Heart video, all right? And he's the draw. Niggas.
We got Tyson Beckford, Titus O'Neil, and Joe Budden.
Yeah,
that's great.
That is absolutely insane. That bald head Ryan Hollins is over there with Tyson Beckford and Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil is going to be on a dating reality show. This is going to be shenanigans.
Barking at bitches, bitch.
That's going to be a little scary. I don't think anybody wants to have to deal with that. However, maybe that's not your cup of tea. Maybe you're looking for something a little bit more hard-hitting, something with a little bit more violence, something that's a little bit more not as passe as reality TV. Power Slap. How about this one? How about this one?
That's such a great name.
How about this one? Like, just try this one on for size. Power Slap is reportedly doing a pro wrestling version of their season, whatever the fuck they're doing. I guess they do Power Slap in seasons. I didn't know that. Even I didn't know how they went about this thing. I thought it kind of fell off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But boom. So Power Slap is doing this new season or whatever, and it's going to involve independent wrestlers such as Juicy Finale, Casanova Valentine, Maserati, Hollywood Haley J, Marty the Moth. I saw a couple of pictures that were released from, I don't know if this was like a filming or if this was like, like we all getting together to like do like I don't fucking know. Anyways, they was all kicking it. Everybody took a picture with Dana White. So that's how I, came across this whole little ism.
Did he point at the niggas?
No, he definitely didn't. Dana White was like, ew, don't touch me. But I saw that Zicky Dice was there. I don't know if he's going to be involved in this whole thing. But from what I saw on Fightful, it's like $5,000 a fight, $10,000 if you win. I don't know if the $10,000 is like if you win per fight or like if you win the whole tournament.
Dana White's a piece of shit. Like I know how the UFC contracts work. You're gonna get this, and if you win, we'll double it. That's what it is, nigga. You get 10,000 if you win, but you get 5,000 to show up. Like that's what it is. Which is, first off, the first thing you need to do: sign death sentence. All right, death sentence. You know what I'm saying? He's been training with Mighty Mouse. And get him on the squad, Dana. If I can give you any advice, do that. But professional Power Slap is absolutely maniacal.
So I gotta ask y'all then, who would you guys elect to participate in a Power Slap? If you could.
Death sentence. First off, like a pro, like who would I get in there? Like I think Nia Jax got some really big hands, and I think that she would like Hollywood, like Haley J. Like I think she would spin her around like Daffy Duck's beak if she hit her.
Correct. Sorry. Put the Tonga twins in it.
Now that's not. Now you got WrestleMania Power Slap. Power Mania.
I was gonna say Haku. Go Haku in there.
Haku. Christian Single.
All right, so we want people to live, Christian.
They never said
Goldberg.
Yeah, Goldberg versus Kawhi Leonard.
Oh God, that would be pretty dope.
But his whole hand is like, because Goldberg got a little ass head, so he'd be like, like, damn, but he dribbled that nigga.
Kawhi got like talons for fingers, so
like an eagle. You better just hit somebody, hit Goldberg.
You gonna palm this man whole face, like Kawhi gonna hit this man's face and take over the whole joint like Venom. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta chill.
Oh no!
You gonna absorb this nigga Goldberg. Bret Hart's gonna put the shades on that nigga afterwards. Like, yeah, good job.
Oh my God, man. So hey, Power Slap, new pro wrestling season coming to your TV screens or streaming network. Probably, what is that thing? Rumble? That's what they do on Rumble.
It's on
That's
Rumble?
what they do on Rumble. I don't know. I think Power Slap is on Rumble. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's something like TBS, but it's also on Rumble. You feel me? I'm talking about, yeah. Come on, bro. You know how them niggas rock. You know how them niggas rock, bro. You know how them niggas rock. I don't know, man. It's not really my cup of tea. That was crazy. Maybe with Aiden Ross and all of them. Aiden Ross was training with Logan Paul. I watched a little vlog today. You feel me? But hey, man, maybe that's not your cup of tea either. Maybe Power Slap's not your vibe. Maybe that's not your thing. If it's not, however, how about a gut punch? Bow. Something that just like cuts deep. You like that knife and just like turn it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Naito wrestled his last match with a New Japan contract. Is now kaput finito over the past weekend. Of course, he wrestled at Dantaku, the LIJ versus the Just Four Guys. You feel me? Hey, Taka Michinoku still go crazy, bruh.
Oh, he's still doing shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
My
the
bad.
Lord of the
I'm sorry.
Michinoku.
I
Dragon,
apologize.
bro.
I apologize. I got a little carried away.
Shout out Taka.
Bro, no, Taka Michinoku, but I watched him nigga on In Your House Generation X, nigga. I've been watching Taka Michinoku since '97. Like I thought he was just like teaching niggas how to do shit. Yo, the Michinoku driver is one of the greatest finishing moves of all time. To me.
Action. Yeah.
So shout out to Taka, man.
Big action. It was Yuya, Taka Michinoku, Tai Chi, and Ishii against LIJ. And that was Bushi. He also finished up as well. You feel me? So it's a motherfucking wrap. After the match, at the little, they do the little presser after the little shit. You feel me? Naito was like, I'm not sure if it'll be the next tour or next year or the year after. I don't even know if it'll be New Japan Ring, but you'll see me again somewhere. So hey, he said he's not retiring. Let's get that fucking straight right the fuck now. You know what I'm talking about? My dog had surgery on Wednesday this week. He had a small procedure done on his eye, and he's also looking to get some stem cell treatments done on his knee coming up here. So we'll see what the fuck is going on with Naito, where he pops up next. You know what I'm talking about? Whether that be New Japan, whether that be somewhere else. When the topic of AEW came up, he said, Kenny, Matt, Nick, unfortunately, I don't have their contact information, and I never contacted them myself. I haven't been in touch with anyone at AEW at all. Unfortunately, aren't they surprised of the news that Naito becoming a free agent? Or a freelancer, excuse me. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, big action. Salute to Naito.
We'll see. Again, Naito on that TRT boy. You know what I'm saying? Turn that nigga into a super Naito. You know, he can do whatever he want, dog.
No, for real. He literally gave his eyes and his knees for the business, man. Like,
man,
it's crazy.
Like player coaching, like on his way out too. Like, yo, man, go get Lando some TRT, man. They ain't testing for that no more.
Nah, you're going crazy, man. Salute to Naito. It's a lot of wrestling this weekend. Of course, New Japan presents Resurgence. That is Friday. We got the Best of Super Juniors coming up this weekend as well. So come on, bro. Everybody finna turn the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, if you're staying up to 2-3 o'clock in the morning, make sure you check that out and let me know how it goes. I'll catch the highlights. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling presents Northern Rising this upcoming Saturday. And hey, Cedric Alexander returns to the ring to face Mike Santana at HOG this weekend for the world title. So, man, make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Guess what, bro?
Ooh.
AEW was in Detroit this week.
Somebody got to do something ever since they lost.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, somebody had to do something. Rhino was in the building. He felt the need to do something. You know, I'm talking about Christian Cage lined up Rhino to face off against Nick Wayne. Rhino lost, of course. Y'all know how this goes. You know, I'm talking about the legend put over the young, you feel me, the young prospect, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Make him look good, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm talking about, hey, man, you got
nigga Rhino built like Psyduck, nigga.
built like your bong, bro?
Yeah, he's just Rhino built. Still running around trying to gore some people.
Do me a favor,
I
pick
never
the bong
heard no
up, bro.
words put together like that.
Oh yeah.
Do me a favor, grab the bong, show the people, show the people, Rhino.
We're gonna make it very YouTube friendly. You know what I'm saying? We take out the medicated parts of it, and like now we good. Now we ready. Oh,
all right, bet. Big action.
Smoking on that Rhino.
Oh, but look at y'all. Gore. Nick Wayne just did this week. Came out and like, you know what I'm saying? Easy jump. You know what I'm saying?
Got him up out of there. Christian is jealous of Nick Wayne or something like that. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this. I'm very confused about what storyline they're running with this, but you know,
it's the same storyline. It's the same storyline they always run. Like the young dude is always going to oppose the leader in every faction. They're just dragging it along. Like I don't know why you're dragging it along. Like dude, literally talk about your dead dad, and then you got your mom in the group. So like I don't understand like what we got to go here. Like your mom definitely is going to turn on you, and then you have to be the good guy. Like you're already a champ. In spite of that, so like the overcoming has been done. Like would you want him to overcome? Like you to be his own champion that he's already is right now, and now he's just starting to oppose it a little bit. Like, but this is the same route in every faction. I don't know why they're slow playing their feet.
What did you guys think about the trios match with the Bucks and Ricochet against Swerve, Speedball, and Mark Briscoe?
All right, go ahead, Cujo.
I was gonna say I didn't actually have time to watch the match yet, but just wanted to speak to like the trend of AEW leaning more towards like multi-man and like trios tag matches. I think it's a nice change of pace. I don't know if I've grown tired of it. I've seen that some people might have, but I imagine that match was really good though. I'm considering the names that were in it.
Shout out to One Wrestling. PWG on TBS. This is exactly what it was, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Listen, it's time me to bring back the Young Bucks of the greatest tag team to ever live talks again. But they did that thing with Speedball when he did when Nick did the Rana to the power to the little sit down power bomb, and then he just flipped over and other shit. Like best hot tag in the business. Like I love little shit like that. Like Ricochet, even though he's on trying to do his heel shit, you know what I mean? He's still doing some fancy beigey flippy shit that's perfectly executed. Yeah, man, they got the right ones, man. Yo, there's no better person for a 3-man group than fucking Mark Briscoe, dog. He go get in there and throw some niggas, like especially when you got. Like 5 out of the 6 people are just like fucking super flippy niggas. You just like, nah, man, nah. It's time for me to get in here and do some wrestling in this bitch. So as long as you got one of them in there, like I liked it, man. I liked it. You got to give the people something.
Yeah, man. They also had a 4-way match, another eliminator, Toni Storm, Penelope Ford. She faced Anna Jay, Thunder Rosa. This match was cool. I'm kind of tired of Toni Storm in eliminator matches. She wins all of them. All of them.
She's never gonna have it. She's never gonna have an opponent.
No.
Cujo, say that again.
12-0.
Thank you. Thank you. Last week at this time, she was 10-0, which means she had an eliminator match on Collision and one on Dynamite. Stop this nonsense, bro. Just make it a regular match. Just give her a regular match, bro. Just give her a regular match, bro. I swear to God. We are currently being counter-programmed by not only Collision, but TNA Impact and the NBA playoffs. So if you are here and if you are hanging out with us, I greatly appreciate you. You could definitely be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with us. And that's crazy. That's crazy. So salute to that. You feel me? There's a match tonight on Collision between Willow and Chris Statlander that I need to see.
That's the only thing that might give me the turn from the Warriors game.
No, I'm not gonna watch it before the Warriors game. I
don't know, man.
I'm gonna watch it before we come back next week. At some point, you know, feel me? I'm gonna carve out some time. You feel me? But I got shit going on. However, you know who got shit going on, and I don't know what's going on. She eating her rice and cabbage. It's Mercedes. She looks amazing.
Yeah, man. You look like G-Wagon now, boy.
Cujo. How do we feel about the build for Mercedes and Jamie Hayter going into Double or Nothing?
It's cool, man. Like, I'm a big fan of them both. You know, like I feel like they're not really overdoing it, but they're not really like taking their time. Like, it's perfectly paced. I feel like, you know, it's just like sit down interview. Oh, you talking shit? I'ma fucking choke your ass out. You know what I'm saying? It's a classic feud that reeks of like, I just want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mercedes is on a crusade right now. And Jamie Hayter is back on the rise, you know, of being like, hey, like, I'm one of the solid hands in the women's division. Y'all gonna respect me. I'm a main eventer, you know, like main event caliber talent for a reason. So I really like where it's going, and I'm very excited for the match at Double or Nothing.
CJ?
I mean, I think the like this part of the build, like from here on, you know what I mean? Like now I want to see, because like Mercedes been on her like little belt run and shit like that, but like this showed me, it was like, yo, I think y'all forgot who y'all fucking with right now. Like, I'm the fucking best wrestler in the fucking world. And running up on Jamie, and like I just love how Jamie's momentum still stayed the same even when she was hurt, like we missed her. So I just how they both gonna run into each other. Like I think these last couple of weeks is gonna it's only gonna get better from here, because like that little segment they had, like that, because you can't be the cowardly heel all the time, especially when you got 7 belts. Nigga, like, man, fuck this shit. Nigga, I got 7 belts in this bitch. Nigga, get choked out here. Nigga, I don't give a fuck who you are. Nigga, you got hurt before I got here. When you got hurt, I was a world champ somewhere else. So I can care less what the fuck you got going on. So yeah, I like Mercedes. I'm saying, letting her know, like, yo, man, they missed you and shit, but I didn't. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's keep it going from here, though.
Let's keep it going. The show actually kicked off with Hangman talking about the upcoming match at Double or Nothing while we're on that topic with Will Ospreay. And he was just kind of, you know, stating his he was kind of like going through like this whole coming of age, you know what I'm saying, this phase that Hangman's been going through. He's like, y'all cheer me. I don't know why. I don't deserve it. I did this to try to, you know what I'm saying, fill this void. It didn't work. I still didn't feel good. Yada, 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 yada. And then he said, boom, I got this match coming up with Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay come out and does his whole spiel and says, yo, you've been great, but here's the problem. For the last couple of months, you feel me? I've been doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? Everybody love you so much. You're supposed to be the main character. And I know you ready to get back to that. I know that you're trying to get back to that. I know that's your goal and that's your purpose right now. But my problem is, this ain't about you. This is about me.
I'm talking about that.
He said,
bro.
He said, this ain't about your redemption story. This is about my ascension. And I said, you know what? That is just like perfect. That is perfect. redemption versus ascension. And I'm like, that is just that tagline. I hope they run with that. You feel me? And because to me, that sells me a ticket. That makes me feel like, oh yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right. Just like you said, how like Jamie and Mercedes' momentum is kind of colliding. In this sense, it's the same thing. Both, finals of the Owen Cup, and we're gonna see who's gonna be the one to take this trophy and head to All In Arlington. Will Ospreay said, "I'm not losing, bruv. You feel me? I'm not losing. I'm the guy now. You know what I'm saying? So get used to it. You feel me? But next week, Beach Break is shaping up to be a nice card. Definitely shaping up to be a nice card. These two gentlemen are going to face off against Takeshita and Josh Alexander. That's going to be dope. So we're going to see that. We're going to see that next week. We're going to get Bobby Lashley's answer to MJF. And then we're also going to get, of course, the steel cage match with Samoa Joe and John Moxley. So that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. Question for you all, because I noticed that Mr. Will Ospreay made some headlines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you think? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Boy, bro.
Yeah, my guy.
Well,
first of all, yeah, shout out to Black Wrestling. You feel me? I'm talking about you dig. Meltzer said that Osprey don't look like a star. I thought that was funny.
He said what?
He said Osprey don't look like a star. Osprey don't dress like a star. Like he said, he be out there and like, you feel me, just like sweats and you feel me, like t-shirt and just like his presentation ain't what it should be type shit. You feel me? I'm like,
dress like Jericho, nigga. What you want?
I don't know, my nigga. I don't know, but I personally fuck with how Osprey dresses. I feel like this nigga be coming out there in them little tracksuits and shit, feeling like he like British Nipsey Hussle or something. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
He listened to a lot of Central C. I can tell. A lot of Central C.
Central C got that nigga wearing Nike Techs, huh?
You got a nigga wearing Nike Techs and shit.
That's crazy, bro. That's wild, bro. Central C done influenced America with Nike Techs. We've been wearing them bitches for 15 years, you weird ass nigga. Anyways, here we go. Mr. Will Ospreay was talking to the UK's Daily Star, and I don't know. He said that he doesn't like WWE. He doesn't like their style of wrestling. Well, he doesn't say that he doesn't like WWE. Let me not misquote him. He said, I don't like the show. I don't like the style of wrestling. I don't like the presentation. When AEW came along and they went with a more sports-based style, it was something that I could sink my teeth into. You know what I mean? So, and then he also said, wow, you guys are the biggest. You guys draw bigger houses. You guys got the bigger deals. But the moment the bell rings, I think we're better than all of them. On my worst day, I'm better than a lot of the guys in ring. Thoughts?
Is that so? Yeah.
He ain't lying, bro. He is not. Look. I put up to SmackDown on Friday, right? That shit was fun. It was cool. I still had a problem with how they structured the matches, though. Like, we had Rey Fenix and Santos in a great match. Don't get me wrong, but it was just structured in such a way that it's like, why is Santos getting the heat segment 80% of the time? And we're only getting like Phoenix, he'll do like one crazy move, and then that's it. So I kind of agree with Ospreay in a way, in the sense of like, I'm not always a fan with how they present the match. They think the name itself is already cool enough for that match to be good. Which is like, yeah, that's fair. You know, you get like a Cody and a Cena that their names are already going to sell the match. But then you get the match and it's like, we got what we got at WrestleMania. Because of that, I feel like WWE has that problem where it's like, oh, the names will just get them over. Don't worry about it. They'll wrestle a good match. That doesn't mean it's put together very well, if that makes sense. I don't know. I kind of agree with Ospreay here.
I mean, the thing that got me was he was like, "Yo, we." I'm like, "We, nigga." Like maybe you, nigga. And then maybe you, nigga. Y'all got some he has a point, you know what I mean? Like he can be like, yo, man, we're the wrestling fans, wrestlers, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like I know it's good to be the underdog, and then like you want to play the underdog role and shit, nigga. But it's hard to play the underdog role when you're punching up. You feel me? And then you're punching up to some niggas that didn't even say nothing about it. Even though Triple H, him and Triple H always had some a little something going on when he said he was running from the grind and all that other bullshit. So I don't mind him. I don't mind that nigga saying that shit. In fact, I applaud it. And then yeah, nigga, stand on your shit, nigga. If he gonna be scared, nigga, I ain't. You feel me? So I like that part of it. But this we shit, man. Like, all right, dog. Okay. Where's Riho? Will.
X, where is Riho?
Can you answer that question for me? All right, then, blood. You feel me? All good, then.
All right.
That is hilarious. Cujo, what do you say to people that point to the CM Punk, his perception of AEW, and if you're cool with 5-star matches and the house is a quarter full, that's all right? What do you say to that argument that 5-star matches, yeah, the match is great, but nobody wants to come to the show?
I don't really know. It's kind of a tricky question to answer because it's like I think people need to remember that AEW is the alternative for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That is what they want to go after. They've already told y'all so many times. No matter how many times you guys are like, oh, they don't have the numbers, they don't do the houses. It's like, bro, do they even care about that shit as much as y'all do? I'm gonna be honest, because 2,000 people, 20,000 people, it don't matter. AEW is still gonna have that great match output. You know what I'm saying?
And they have the backing of Warner Brothers Discovery. That's a big part of this.
That's a
and
huge
Travis
deal.
Hunter.
And they have Travis Hunter.
I think it just comes down to people don't want to see them succeed, and they're doing it despite this agenda that having a full house is that much more important than the actual wrestling match itself. Who cares if they sell out or not? They're gonna have people that like their shit come out and watch their shit. And I say that on the WWE side too. If you like that, keep watching that shit. Just leave the tribalism out of it. That's all. Enjoy what you enjoy.
We wouldn't have no podcast if it wasn't for that. I love the yeah, I mean, I understand, it is the alternative, and they're always going to put on the good show no matter what. As long as you got your core amount of fans, you're gonna stay around, you know what I mean? So yeah, you want to have an alternative. But we ain't gonna act like Shad Khan ain't got more money than them niggas over there. I got more money than you niggas. So this shit will go as far as I wanted to go, and it's doing all right for me. All right, and fucking Will Ospreay, since he's been there, he's put asses in the seats and shit too. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna act like them niggas ain't doing what they gotta do. So, yeah, man, I like the fucking little yeah, man. Shout out to Will Ospreay, nigga. Yeah, drop your nuts on the table, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I'm better than all you niggas over there, nigga. Say something.
Well, speaking of people that said something, let's go ahead and get into more of people saying wild shit. Ricochet and Javon Evans got into a little back and forth on Twitter. And this came about because let's see, what was it? A Twitter user, Happy Corbin, said, what did he say about Javon Evans? He said Javon Evans is basically the best young nigga in the game. Blase, 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 blah. Here it is. Javon Evans is the best young prospect in wrestling, and don't come in my replies talking about some randoms nobody ever heard of either. To that, Ricochet responded, I'd squash him.
Good answer.
This is where it got interesting. Javon Evans replied and said, my bad, I just got done training at the Performance Center under Shawn Michaels, something that you don't have or do, but I bet your brown egghead ass would squash me if Tony told you to. Much love, OG. Ricochet's response. Better. Let's just go through it. Ricochet's response. Brother, I was learning from Shawn Michaels when you was like 12. Then went on to become multiple-time champion. Let me know when you win one, little boy. And yeah, if Tony asks me, I definitely beat your ass, cuz. You learned from HBK when I was 12 and became a multiple-time champion. Now you're wrestling in front of 2,000 people every week for a crackhead. Talk about an upgrade. Am I right? Sounds like Mr. Khan isn't giving you enough attention, so you had to come for a successful ass youngin', and you giving me the most views on my post, and I'm finally helping you get the most attention you've ever had in your career. All love. So that is the exchange between the young OG and Javon Evans.
Just another Thursday, bruh.
That's what I'm talking about, young nigga, man. He was listening to too much King Von this morning. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely chose violence. He definitely jumped out the window. These tweets are now deleted. They're gone, by the way. It's over with.
Yeah, he got that text message.
He took them down. But here's the thing. Like I said at the top, you feel me? Hey, once something's on the internet, it's there forever. You feel me? Like I just found all of them by hitting the search bar. So there you go.
You smoke crack, don't you? Go to Dynamite.
I think that was a little bit much. I do think that was.
He had to say that for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, hey, bro, I'm just talking shit, and he said, "Keep my name out your mouth." Here we go. You feel me? One up top, and he let that shit go. And hey, it is what it is. Damn, I was entertained thoroughly.
I definitely was entertained expeditiously.
Like
he's gonna learn from this. You'll learn from this. You know what I mean? Like, don't jump out the window like that. Sometimes it's not that serious.
Speaking of jumping out the window, Keanu Carver.
Oh.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on with this shit. It seemed like he was, and this is gonna be quick. It seemed like he was upset about somebody getting released last week, which we'll get into in just a moment. But it seemed like he was upset about somebody getting released. Somebody said something to him in his replies, to which he responded and then deleted. I wasn't able to find that tweet, however, but then he responded again when somebody said he's too real or whatever the fuck, and he said these motherfuckers ain't ready for this shit. They dick eating these Samoan motherfuckers who think they like that, who be voting for Trump and ain't really like that. A mouthful. He has since deleted this tweet, and his Twitter has now been deactivated.
Can't tweet that shit with the WWE name on the end of your fucking handle, my nigga.
Yeah, you can't do that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Hey, I appreciate him standing on that, and you know what I'm saying, him feeling the way he feel. That's dope. However, you are so low on the totem pole, in my opinion. It's definitely not worth it for you to even jump out the window like that. You are on Evolve, on Tubi, and motherfucking LFG, and he's on Evolve or whatever, you feel me? But like, he was in that breakout tournament and got demoted, you feel me? And I don't know what the fuck is going on with that, but hey, I don't think this was the right time for you to express your
grievances.
your grievances about you feel me, the guy that's at the top of the card, and you're grouping in all of these Samoan motherfuckers, but you're pinpointing Roman Reigns, who has recently, said that he supports the president, and I don't know if that was the right move. This might be a what's the thing, Alex Riley, John Cena situation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
This is why I'll never Twitter, man. Like, I'm never leaving.
Yeah, that nigga John Cena got A-Rod the paint.
Then black SUVs pulled up. Latrell says wasn't wrong. I don't think he was wrong. However, there's a time and a place for everything. I'm not saying he was wrong. He was wrong for jumping out the window like that. I'm not saying he's wrong for feeling the way he feels. Let's get that clear. However, but once again, when it comes to positioning and you're talking about your career, I just would hate for people in the office to sour on him because of that type shit.
These the moments when you need a journal. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of using your Twitter, just get a journal. You know what I mean? Like, write that down, read it, and you're like, yeah.
Boom. You feel me? And then it's over. You know what I'm talking about? And let's talk about some people that the office has soured on. And I'll run through this list here because there have been some releases from the WWE and AEW in the past week. So it looks as the following: Braun Strowman, Cora Jade, Gigi Dolan, Riley Osborne, Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, Eddie Thorpe, Oro Mensah, Chikara Jackson, Javier Bernal, Danny Palmer, Wolfgang Joe Coffey, and Mark Coffey of Gallus, Dakota Kai, Shayna Baszler, and Shotzi, whose contract was not renewed on the WWE side of things. Those are the releases. On the AEW side of things, it looks like EJ and Duka, his contract was not renewed, and the Righteous, Vincent and Dutch actually requested their release. So I'd say T's and P's releases are hard. Good luck to everybody in this next chapter. Salute, because that's unfortunate.
We got a super chat.
No, we'll go ahead and grab that.
Cyclops is better than Wolverine. I still don't agree with that, but yeah, you my nigga. Ava never gonna book this nigga on NXT. I mean, yeah, you. I mean, maybe ain't up to her. You know what I'm saying, listen, if Hickenbottom wants him on the show, he gonna be on the show. All right.
Yeah.
But these releases, like, they kind of came out of nowhere. Like, everything happens when we fucking right after we fucking get off the shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it kind of isn't surprising though anymore because I feel like annually, either before or after Mania season, is when they usually do like their big cuts.
That is true.
And the funny thing is, I'm surprised they didn't do it earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually when you do a big ass like transfer of power, like, you know what I'm saying, when they sold and shit, usually that's when you want to do like the
yeah.
That shit just came out of nowhere, kind of.
Yeah. Again, yeah, like Kuja said, this is something that they do, so just expect it. Oh well. Not oh well in the sense of, their, careers and losing their jobs, but oh well in the sense of this kind of happens. This is their thing. Roster turnover. They got a lot of people that they're trying to get in there, and unfortunately, they got to get some people out due to that. So it's kind of how the game goes.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Jakara and Dakota really kicked me in the stomach. I was like, come on, man. Like, especially when like Jakara and fucking Lash was saving that, like making them little like that their little run for the titles, the little tag titles was like so just like, yeah, I can get behind that shit. And then you kind of like watch them grow and shit, not only because they're, you know what I'm saying, queens, but just because like, they always like they got better and better and better and better and better and better every single time. Way more important than know them. So
I mean, I guess they just felt that Lash was improving more than Jakara was, I guess, in a sense.
No, Lash and fucking Jade are gonna be having fucking King Kong Godzilla fucking matches in a second. So
yeah, we'll see. Oh well. Again, T's and P's. Good luck to everybody in the next chapter. A couple of things of note that I noticed that they did over the past week. Cujo, you were there. Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes was teased on SmackDown. So for those that were upset about the Aleister Black and the Miz connection there, greater things are on the horizon. Be easy, chill out. I think Elton Prince might have gotten like some type of nose or jaw injury. Nathan Frazier did a standing shooting star and kind of his forearm caught that man across the jawline. And that's why he didn't kick out. But he looked like he was cooked. I'm not gonna hold you. So there's that. Sheamus returned on Raw. That's dope. Congratulations to Sheamus. Welcome back. And it looks like next week on Raw, we are looking at Rhea Ripley, Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez and Julia. And I don't know if you guys have been following along with what they've been doing on Raw with Roxanne Perez and Julia just kind of coming in and wrecking shop. You know what I'm saying? Flipping over tables and shit. But I've been enjoying that. They dog walked EO on Monday. And, it made their presence known. You feel me? It made their presence felt. I think this is dope. I think this is a dope way to introduce the two of them. I think the pair is I don't know, man. Them two as heels, they're eliciting a reaction. So that's definitely a good thing. And EO getting over as a baby face more and more as of late just adds more to the fact that this division is heating up, and they've been doing a lot of dope shit. There was also Julia versus Jordan Grace on NXT this week, and that just seemed like that match was just on another level. Like those two are special talents, and I know that Julia got dropped on her head like 2 or 3 times, and I'm just like, God damn, like they out here really working, blood.
Booker T was like, yo, what are you doing?
And they got everybody clutching their pearls.
Blood, I was like, I think they done this before, nigga. Like, I think she's okay. Nigga's like, yo, you sure you good? Nigga's like, yeah, nigga, I'm good, nigga. Fucking machine. Julia's a machine.
Cujo, what do you feel about the presentation of like Roxanne and Julia or as of late, and just like this whole thing that they've been doing? I don't know if they're like invading Raw, if there's going to be more. I know that there's like this report that they're supposed to be announcing Evolution 2 coming up, but just your thoughts on the overall landscape of what they've been doing with these two, and just women's wrestling and just the divisions in general.
Yeah, Roxanne, I love everything about her, anything that she does. I'm like, she's great, you know what I'm saying? I think she's really coming to her own as like a heel character. At first, it was a little unbelievable, like I didn't really believe it, but now I kind of buy it. And I'm really glad that they hot-shotted Julia's heel turn as soon as she came back. I think the trajectory of Stephanie just getting so incredibly over with those babyface reactions, it was inevitable that Julia would be on the opposite side of that. And I'm glad that they recognized that and let her kind of like do her own thing with that. And that was like a little enunciated on NXT when she was allowed to wrestle a Julia style match against Jordan Grace. And, it had people concerned, I don't know if I'll say rightfully, like she got dropped on her head. I don't know. That shit moves me in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And I find it more often or like just lately, like the women have just been outshining the men in many aspects. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe they deserve the main event every week. EO has been on fire. Wrestler of the month for us. Mercedes has been killing it as always. Like Tony Storm, like across the board, women's wrestling is just like taking over 2025, and I'm really happy to see it. I just wish that the booking and other things kind of reflected that a little better. But I feel like we're on some kind of path. That is good.
Do you have any interest, or are you excited to check out Mercedes, Mina, and Azumi this weekend at Resurgence?
Absolutely.
Strong title.
Because I think I almost said Sasha. Holy shit. Mercedes is a really great hand in triple threat matches. And she had an incredible triple threat actually with Azumi and Hazuki, I think, a couple of years back. And that was just really, really great. And I'm kind of like everything Mercedes does, I try to pay attention to very closely because she is just hands down one of the best women's wrestlers of this year and just of all time.
Big action.
Is that Mina?
Big action.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Shirakawa one?
Yeah.
Glued.
Glued.
Oh, but I was going to get something like I like the Julia and Roxanne little dynamic and stuff like that, but I also like how they're kind of like, cause remember when they were talking about like we got this Julia and Stephanie Van Cure fucking problem in NXT together. Like, what a perfect way to spread out your assets, you know what I mean, throughout all these fucking shows. So I just like that part of it. But yeah, man, Roxanne is a prodigy for a reason, and Julia is fucking is I was not familiar with your game, but now I'm a fan, dog. Like, so yeah, I just like that part of it. Well, like Cujo said, like the women, like 2025 started. They like, yo, this is our shit, man. We had the best match at WrestleMania. We had the best matches on TV every night. Even fucking whoever y'all don't like, you know what I mean? Like, you talk about we were talking about Evolve earlier. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a women's match that fucking main evented that shit. So, like, yeah, he's right, man. So, like, I like the lady stepping up.
Is that the match that Nikita was in?
Yeah, man. But it was still a women's match.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
No, man.
All right. I'm not gonna sour on the moment of us propping up women's wrestling.
Shout out to Julia, man. That's all I want to say.
There we go. All right, bet. And and shout out to Naomi, because I know that there's this women's championship carousel kind of thing going on SmackDown. Everybody wants a shot at Tiffany, but Naomi, that's my pick. That's my vote. Before the end of the year, we need it. Book it.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
So, man. I mean, I guess we can, mention that Seth Rollins and Jey Uso did have a really good match on Raw this week. I don't want to I want to kind of show them some love too. Like, that match was really good. Jey Uso, world champion. Good. I like the fire. I like the energy. This being his first title defense against Seth Rollins, somebody who's, going to be able to go in there and have a great showing with. Good pick. Good choice. This is still building to a match with him defending against Logan Paul. I was a little bit spooked. I'm not going to lie to you. When they announced that this was going to be a title match at the beginning of the show, and they was going to do it tonight. They was going to do it right then and there. I was a little bit spooked. I was.
Flashbacks, like
I did. Yeah. I said, come on, bro. They're not fit to do this to Jay again, is they? Like, that's crazy. You feel me? But they didn't do it. You feel me? Whenever that Logan Paul match is going to happen, what is that? I guess maybe at this point, it's going to be at likely Money in the Bank, probably. When is the next Saturday night's main event? Is that in like July or something?
I think May.
Really? It's this month. Yeah, go ahead and look that up. Let's get our apps up as well, because we've got predictions coming up here for Backlash. And that's going to be exciting. Let's see. I'm going to read this comment right here. One Wrestling. The WWE women's division is insane. They could do an all women's company if they wanted to, and they'd fill buildings every week.
Yeah, you were right. Yes, in May 24th.
May 24th. Wow. Okay. So that's the night before Double or Nothing.
Like, come on, blood. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, Hunter?
A lot of fucking wrestling, man.
Fuckery.
A lot of fucking wrestling. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So the Jey Uso Logan Paul match could either happen at Saturday night's main event or it could happen at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Saturday night's main event. That'll be a perfect. I don't think they have anything else going on right now, so that'll be a perfect main event to have for like a Saturday night main event.
Do they add a third person to this group, or like? Because I know I was like, "Yo, are y'all gonna be disappointed if it just be Seth and Braun?" But then now we looking at a situation where Seth is trying to get at Jey Uso, but he also has Roman Reigns and CM Punk to deal with. So CM Punk comes back, gets involved in that match, and now it's like CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso are kind of all on the same page, and then we just kind of have Seth and Braun on the other end of things.
You get 6 man. You may add another nigga to the group. That's when you get the third man. That'll be a good place to introduce another third man.
When?
At the Saturday night main event. You know what I mean? Like
whenever they do this tag match that's heating up between Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins and CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I feel like that's definitely happening, right?
Money in the Bank.
That's true.
That's definitely more of a Money in the Bank type thing.
You're definitely absolutely right.
Yeah,
that's why I need my niggas to talk to me. You know what I'm saying, like some guys playing Nazi to you, nigga. Like don't shoot out the window, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like put it down. You know what I'm saying? We'll get back.
Logan James with a very clever comment. I think Joe Hendry versus Trick Williams at NXT Battleground could be NXT's answer to Will Ospreay versus Hangman Page at AEW Double or Nothing. Let me tell you that comment wins the day.
Yo, like listen, man. I love the ambition. Listen, man, I love the ambition. All right, I love the moxie of that comment. But I love me some Trick Williams too. You know what I'm saying? He's the same friend of the show as some other niggas say. You know what I mean? But I mean, him and Joe Henry versus Osprey and Hangman, nigga, like I want you to say that shit back to yourself twice and then like see how you feel.
Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy. That's hilarious. I feel like it was pretty much sarcasm. But when talking about Battleground, there is the Trick Williams versus Joe Hendry for the TNA title match that is happening. Stephanie Vaquer is going to defend against Jordan Grace. And then what's the other match on that show? Obafemi versus Miles Bourne for the NXT title. Very interesting. I'm confused. But hey, it looks like it's working for the kids. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, somebody got to die.
You know how you Westside Gun said he cooked a brick in the air fryer. You put Randy Orton in the air fryer, you get Miles Bourne.
That's true. You're right.
So there you go.
He's like the new Red Ranger from the old Red Ranger. He's like the new Red Randy Orton.
It's ridiculous. But let's get into it. Because Backlash is in Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. And that is this upcoming weekend, this Saturday, May 10th. Live and direct. I guess that's going to be on Peacock and Netflix internationally. Oh, would you look at that? Somebody send me a paycheck. Are you guys ready to talk about Backlash? If you are in the chat, please participate. Give us your picks and predictions. I'm interested in what you guys think. So go ahead and drop a comment and let us know. But for you two gentlemen, I'm going to ask you, what is your excitement level for Backlash coming up this weekend? For me, I'm going to give it a, yeah, of course, 2.5.
I'm gonna give it a.
There.
I gotta give it a 2.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.
Give it a 3. Jizzle says he gives it a 3. Well, I will have you know. I will have you know that although it doesn't. There's not a lot of excitement heading into this event. Post show Saturday. Come kick it. Brent says 7. Andy says 2. 1 wrestling -1. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh, -1 wrestling.
Right, man.
All right. So let's get into the card then. Why don't we fuck it? Pat McAfee versus Gunther. I'm so confused about why this match is happening. Everybody seems to think and say that it's leading to a Goldberg versus Gunther match somewhere down the line. Would you look at that? Goldberg standing up for his NFL brethren, Pat McAfee, and taking on the ring. Get it out.
Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You was not in the NFL like that, nigga. Pat McAfee was on the all-decade team, nigga. You was just a nigga that was on the Atlanta Falcons to get ran over, nigga, by Jamal Anderson, nigga. Like, yo, who does this nigga think he is, blood?
Bro, why are you attacking Goldberg by proxy of Bret Hart through me really saying something that he didn't even claim? That didn't even happen. That's not even a story, but I feel like it might be.
Hey, man, I'm pretty sure he said that shit. Because you know why? Because that is exactly what some shit like that, a nigga like that would say. All right? But anyway, to my pick, I'm picking Gunther by submission violently. like he submits, like he holds on to it. Is it like right before they like, yo, we're going to reverse the decision? He's like, all right. I think he just chokes him out.
Yeah, I'm of the opposite opinion where I think he already did that. He already made him pass out, so I think he's going to get the definitive 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got him by pinfall?
I'm going pass out.
Gunther by pinfall.
Because I don't think he actually made him pass out. You feel me? He just, he turned that nigga a little purple a little bit, and he turned him loose and called him a bitch. You feel me? Now it's really time to put this little nigga to sleep. You feel me? And get him off TV for a minute. You dig? Yeah. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be a pinfall. All right, cool.
Not like Boston Crab. I'm be mad as fuck.
And yeah, it's gonna be a pinfall. So Dominic Mysterio defends the Intercontinental Championship against Penta. Wow. I'm surprised that they're doing this match again, because they already did it right after WrestleMania. And now they're doing it again. I don't want Penta to lose again.
Hey, yo, check this out. I picked my joint. I'm ready.
Go.
Oh, I'm about to shit fucking erase it. Thanks a lot. Penta by DQ. Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for Dom Mysterio to be the ultra fucking heel that he's supposed to be. Sometimes you gotta lose, you know what I'm saying, but you still get to keep the belt. Oh, great victory by Dominic Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? Even though you still lost, you feel me? He didn't lose the title. So I think this is a good way that you can fucking throw Ray Phoenix in that shit too. Like the niggas start jumping shit.
Judgment Day interferes. They get caught. Match gets thrown out.
No.
I think he just fucking just like does some heel shit. Nigga like grabs a chair and hits that nigga with it. Like, oh, fuck this shit. Like, I think Penta's gonna dominate, and then he's gonna lose, and then he just like kicks him in the nuts or something. Like, ha ha ha. What you supposed to do?
I think Dom is gonna win by pinfall, but so we're gonna get the usual Judgment Day shenanigans, right? But that's not gonna be the ultimate thing that costs Penta the match. It's gonna be El Grande Americano, unfortunately.
Damn, I forgot about
because
that.
Penta wanted to call Chad Gable a pendejo backstage.
He did.
I don't think he's gonna forget about that with his hating ass. So, unfortunately, it comes with the El Grande tax.
Yeah, that's El Grande. What did he say? What do you call me?
Yeah.
He called you a dumbass. Like, what?
Shout out to El Grande Americano, the new speed champion.
Gracias.
I'm going down by pinfall if I didn't say it verbally. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is also on the line when Lyra Valkyria defends against the returning Becky Lynch, who is back in business, or Beck in business. I'm kidding. That nobody ever really said that. Nobody said Beck in business. I just thought it would be funny.
They should have.
I'm sorry. This one is tricky for me because I am not of the opinion that. Let me just play this little thing.
It's the Bird Lady agenda.
I'm so upset that I shitted on Ben for this whole Bird Lady agenda thing in favor of Dakota Kai, and Dakota Kai no longer has a job. That's fucked up. Shout out to her. But this irritates me because I am not. I'm not with the agenda. I'm not with it. However, she has been coming out of her shell. I think she's been highlighted well with this feud with Becky Lynch, and of course, you know, Becky Lynch is her mentor. Becky Lynch is going to make her comfortable. It's what her next story is in her performance, and that is what I'm definitely going to be interested in. How do you follow up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's what it is, nigga. Like, how do you come back after you know what I mean, after your first smash album? You know what I mean? Because I think this like, because you always like the mentor versus mentee fucking shit, especially when your mentor is a fucking man. Like that's what's supposed to like shoot you up to like this is when you get to show your shit. This is why I'm picking Bird Lady by Penn, because the Bailey returns.
We can't see that. We can't see that.
Let me stop it.
Maybe just turn it off because you're blurry.
The Bailey.
There you go. Okay, Bird Lady by Penn. The Bailey returns.
Word.
Yeah, man. Does Bailey come back here? You know,
no. I think unfortunately Rebecca is going to win.
Yep.
You know, WWE, they love the chase. Lyra didn't necessarily chase anything. She won a tournament. I don't know if that counts as that, but you know, underdog babyface against overwhelming heel. Tale is all this time.
Becky Lynch by manhandle.
Yeah, man. Becky Lynch by pinfall. We need a title change on this show. We need a title change on this show because the next match is for the United States Championship. Jacob Fatu defends against Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, and LA Knight in a fatal 4-way. And I can tell you now that title is not coming off Jacob Fatu. Not no way, not no how, not no hellen way. You feel me?
Jacob Fatu by 6 moonsaults on somebody. But 6 moonsaults is going to get the job done. He's gonna be backflipping all day. You cannot take that belt off him. You cannot take that belt off him, man. I think this is going to be the match of the night, too.
I'm going 5-2. Yarramin. By pinfall.
No, they got to give him that rise from the dead spot near the end where it's like all hope is lost. Nope. Here comes 5-2. Body over here. Body over there. Body over there. 1, 2, 3.
Ha! Ha! He just stacks all 3 of the niggas up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this one.
Yeah. I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Andre says, yeah, match of the night. Andy says what CJ said. Rail says he's going with Big Fatu. Cyclops says betting against Jacob is like betting against the Globetrotters versus the Generals. Cujo.
LA Knight, the Generals.
Cujo, you were saying?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, who takes the pinfall here, though? I think I'm gonna
Priest.
go with.
I don't know. This has LA Knight written all over it.
I'm gonna go Priest.
You want to put a case of do on that?
I'm gonna have to go Priest.
You want to put a half a point on it?
Put a half a point on that. I put put 3/5 of a Benjamin Shelton on that.
Oh no!
Put 3/5 of a Benjamin Shelton on that.
Who?
You feel me? And that's what Benjamin Shelton. You don't know who Benjamin Shelton is? I'll get right back to that. Don't even worry about that. Let's go ahead with the main event. It's John Cena defending the undisputed WWE Championship versus Randy Orton one last time. If you ask me, there's a possibility that this is not one last time. This might be what's that? What was that? This might be. This gives me like I'm not gonna lie to you.
Twice in a
Yeah,
lifetime?
I just feel like not even that. I just feel like we're way too close to other events that John Cena is advertised for this to be a one-off. We got Saturday night's main event and Money in the Bank coming up, and you telling me that John Cena is not going to wrestle at least one of those, and he's advertised for both? Listen, they are using way too many John Cena dates in the month of May. I'm telling you that right now.
Yo, we still got some August shit to do. We got some November shit to do.
Dog, like we finna be at like 22. We finna be at like 22 after this weekend, bruh. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. However, it's too early. It's too early. It's too early. Like Craig Mama say, it's too early. John Cena is going to beat Randy Orton in his hometown by pinfall. Will Travis Scott be involved? I don't know.
Yuck.
Nah.
I'm gonna take John Cena by DQ because I think Randy Orton's gonna flip his lid and like just like do some shit to him, and that's just gonna be great. So I'll take John Cena by disqualification.
That's actually a really good option. Just because that callback could be there, and that's gonna elicit a really like bad response from the crowd. Like they're not gonna like that shit at all.
Yo, if John Cena like does like a shit like remember when Christian did to Randy Orton when he just spit in his face, like John Cena do some shit like that, just spit in his face, and then like they can just flip out like, yo, who the fuck did you fucking with, nigga? And then, like
That's
kicks that nigga.
Definitely something.
Cujo, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's gonna be John Cena by pinfall. Honestly, again, like, cool. Randy Orton dope. John Cena dope. They don't have a good track record of matches together. I don't really care all that much. I'm gonna catch a replay. You know,
skip out the whole end of the shit.
Right.
Like, what am I to say at this point, bro? Because like John Cena had that match with Cody, which was like, it was cool. I didn't hate that match. I don't personally hate that match. I'm just saying. I'm just like, dog, like, there's no magic there. Not as much magic as like a CM Punk or like an AJ Styles, for example. You know, I'm just John Cena gonna do John Cena shit. It's gonna be a match.
Hopefully, there's something there with the chemistry that these two had that they can pull off something decent at least.
But also, like, what can they do at this point that'll make you more excited than what they've done already?
Nothing.
It's a whole different dynamic. What the fuck you?
They can't really. They can't do anything for me. They can't do anything for me. But this is, like you were saying, the opposite dynamic. So with Cena as the heel and Orton as the babyface, they can get creative. It's just last time John Cena got creative in a main event as a heel, it sucked. And I'm not blaming that on him because I don't know whose call that was.
Travis
but they have an opportunity for redemption or ascension here.
Oh, you're redemption versus ascension. Listen, God of War original versus God of War.
Look, I'm not saying that like the match hasn't happened yet. We can't tell if it's gonna be good or bad, but I'm just saying based on their history together, 300 matches and only 3 of them are good. I'm just saying.
6,300 matches. Yeah, you're right.
And they're stipulation matches.
Yeah.
Not like I don't know, man. I get that there's a new dynamic. We got John Cena as a traditional heel, and you got Randy Orton as a traditional face. They older now. One has kids, one does not have kids. He hates the world, whatever. Midlife crisis. Okay, cool.
I mean, one didn't have kids before. One Ben ain't had kids. You feel me?
It's okay, guys. We're going to be talking in circles here. Myron asked a good question. Does Cody Rhodes return here? Or is it too early?
I mean, he didn't really lose by like I'm saying, like he just got beat. You know what I mean? Like he has to come back eventually.
Like at this point, he's been out longer after losing the title to John Cena than he was after taking the package pile driver from Kevin Owens.
Yeah, that's true. He has to come back eventually. I don't know. Like I don't know if that's a Money in the Bank thing. Like when you bring him back for Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I'm like you got opportunities for like real big shows over the next couple of weeks that you can kind of plug and play Cody into. So I don't know if it's super important enough for him to return here in St. Louis when this is Randy.
If you bring him back, Saturday, and then you can like build up to the Saturday night's main event that's coming in like 2.5 weeks later, since you wouldn't like not be a one match or whatever. You ain't got shit going on for that.
Saturday night's main event for what?
May 24th. You know what I'm saying?
No, for him to do what?
Just like, you know, man, fight John Cena again, maybe. So then like you can just like
so you're gonna build real quick, just and I don't mean to cut you off, but you're gonna build to a Cody and John Cena rematch in 2 weeks.
No. How long was this fucking Randy Orton and John Cena build up?
A month.
A month? Yeah, it's basically like what was it? WrestleMania was.
You got 3.5 weeks.
Yeah. So like no, like just let it build up. You know what I mean? Just like do like if you want to get this Cody and John Cena shit out the way, so Cody can do whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like you can do something that Backlash and then trying to like this is gonna be the end.
Yeah.
Type
I'm
shit.
I'm not saying that won't happen. I just business wise, I think they would milk it a little bit more. Just because it's Cody and Cena.
Yes. Where's Dwayne?
This shit is selling off of nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? This shit is selling off of nostalgia. So
that's crazy.
That is that. Speaking of nostalgia, Hulk Hogan was trying to be nostalgic this past week when he was promoting his little freestyle wrestling thing, and he said he was talking about wrestling Brock Lesnar when he came back to WWE right after the UFC, all the battles that he had with Kurt Angle, and the great Benjamin Shelton. All of these are great amateur wrestlers, and this is the type of energy that they're trying to bring to his Real American Wrestling organization. So Benjamin Shelton, he said multiple times in multiple interviews. And Shelton, where's that message that Shelton said? He said, because he don't tweet a lot. This nigga basically said, hey, my nigga, check this out, you bitch ass nigga. Message to Hulk Hogan: you lost me forever with your don't get caught, or as you would call it, apology speech. So rather than screw up my name and pretend we had any sort of camaraderie, which we never had, please do me a favor and Will Smith gif, keep my name out your fucking mouth. Then he followed that up with, it amazes me that some people really think botching my name is what set me off.
No, it was the nigga part. Fucking like, what the fuck are you talking about? You forgot about that part? This is what I'm talking about.
Shout out to Benjamin Shelton, man.
Yo.
I know him and Lashley Bobby have a real big decision to make regarding FJM. Yeah, joining the syndicate hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
ain't no BS from that BS. All right, ain't no BS.
yeah, man. I don't know what PVM is gonna do. You know about his boys. You know, trying to put this whole thing together. But Benjamin Shelton is an amazing wrestler, man. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, all I know is AEW made a great tagline: Ascension versus Redemption. You know what I'm talking about? Osprey, Will, and Paige Adam. Paige Adam, you feel me?
Crossword puzzle, Adam Page.
Yeah, man. I just absolutely love it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just love what they're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Orton Randy and Cena John coming up in Louis Saint this weekend. You know, I can't wait to see what happens. You know what I'm talking about? I can't wait to see what happens.
And make sure that nigga Young is not yelling at Shay or Rick again. All right.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point. It's definitely a good point. You know what I'm talking about?
Hogan is
Ricochet
such a
got
fucking idiot, dog. Like,
you talking about Hulk Hogan, or you talking about Hogan Hulk or Belay Terry?
but that piece of shit. Listen, I hate him. You know what I'm saying Commando Suburban makes me mad.
Well, who do you think is a better? Who do you think is a better fit for the Syndicate hurt? Hogan Hulk, FJM, or you know, somebody like Alexander Cedric?
Oh,
Because he's a free agent, I believe, as of midnight.
Yeah, man. We talked about earlier. You got the Santana Mike match coming up. So
yeah, you do got that Santana Mike match coming up. You feel me? I'm talking about.
I thought you were gonna say Jarrett Jeff, and I'm like, listen, man, ain't no EWT going on in the Hurt Syndicate.
Hey, you know what's crazy about Jarrett Jeff? He took a picture with Brown Monty. Brown Monty was at Dynamite in Detroit.
Oh.
That's wild. You feel me? He ain't made no wrestling appearances in a long time. You feel me? In a long while, and a couple of TikToks. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy.
Alpha male.
That's
the male alpha. You know what I mean? Wrestling in Jordan in rings.
Yeah, man. Latrell said I'm getting dyslexic.
My bad, bro. It's just that this fucking nigga Terry's an idiot, dog. Like
dyslexia by proxy is crazy, yo.
My bad, bro. This is how we do on the Enemies Public podcast. You
feel me? Enemies Public HQ. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Me that shit.
All right, man. We got this post show coming up Saturday after Backlash, man. You feel me? Also, post show after Nothing or Double. You feel me? At the end of the month. You know what I'm talking about? So make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. You feel me? Fuck around with your fuck arounds. You know what I'm saying? With your fellas. But I don't got anything else. Anything else you guys want to say before we go? I feel like we're like right there at the 90-minute mark, and I don't really want to miss anything. Wow, Zach Gowen is going to face Ricochet at Dynamite next week at Beach Break. This happened on Collision. Ricochet took his leg.
Dragon screw.
Got it. Oh, the veterans Young Grizzled popped up on Collision tonight too. Where they been at?
VGY niggas? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. That's crazy.
Hold on. Let me shout out my sister. You know what I'm saying? She hit me up this week. You know what I mean? Because Nate's Little. I'm saying shout out to Nate's Little. You know what I mean? She go to the Walmart that she works at, and she FaceTimed me, and I talked to Little Nate for a little bit. So shout out to Little Nate. You're the coolest nigga I ever talked to in my life.
Your sister becoming like friends with Charles Robinson is like something that I wouldn't have had on my bingo card.
Me neither. She was like, you know who Charles Robinson is? I was like, are you talking about Lil Nate, the greatest referee to ever live? Like, yeah. He comes to my Walmart all the time. He's really nice. I'm like, all right, yeah. Awesome. So shout out to her. Shout out to Lil Nate. That's all I got.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Lil Nate. And shout out to you because you are special. Hey, make sure you following the gang at Public Enemies HQ across the motherfucking board. You know what I'm talking about? I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. You feel me? Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. You feel me? And follow my guy at _ Son of Mars _ and at Ayo It's Gresh at it's Gresh. Ayo It's Gresh everywhere else. You feel me? Yeah, there we go. What was you finna say?
Oh no, I just saw the score of the.
Yeah, you saw the score. Yes,
sorry about
I
that.
know. I didn't want to bring it up while we were talking. You feel me? I got the tip off from the comment. You feel me earlier, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
follow. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, _ that's _ me with 2.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
You want to talk about a murder? You want to talk about a murder? Jesus.
Yo, man. Somebody get Steph some TRT, man. They ain't tested for that.
No, it's okay. It's not that
him
bad.
Him and Naito.
And listen. As long as this doesn't get as bad as the OKC game got last night, you feel me? Like we are, you know what I'm saying? We in good shape, man. We in good shape. Cause how in the fuck?
Yo, like, how you got 7 points? Everybody else, the one nigga got all the points. All right, man. Shout out to Lil Nate.
Cujo, it's on you, brother.
Yeah, y'all can follow me at Cujo Kev on Twitter and Cujo's.catalog on Instagram to catch up on all the latest graphic design visual needs y'all might have. You know what I'm saying? I actually think I'm gonna make a poster off of that Redemption and Ascension tagline. So be on the lookout for that. I haven't done a personal little poster in a while, so you know what I'm saying. Gotta get y'all something good out here real soon. So stay tuned.
Handle that, big dog. You feel me? Oh, one thing that I did not mention: AEW 2300 Arena, Philadelphia. They got like 7 shows between August 27th and September 11th. ECW Arena, man. Make sure y'all check it out if you're in the Philadelphia area. That's where they doing their motherfucking thing. And I don't know if they're gonna be able to. This seems like a lot of shows in the same exact place in a really short amount of time. But
I just thought they were doing that Studio 54, nigga, with the lettering. I was like, did you about to go to the Studio 54? All right, good luck.
Have a blast. Have a motherfucking blast. Hey, y'all do y'all motherfucking thing. We'll see y'all after Backlash, post show, and then come back and kick it next week. Tasha said, say what's up to Ben. I will do that. I did see that. I will let him know. You said hi. He's doing great. He's amazing. However, he's still light skinned. So I don't know how he's going to work that part out. But hey, we'll see y'all when we see y'all. We appreciate y'all tapping in, man. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Y'all be well. Deuces.
Yo, Redemption.